Good evening, ladies. This time I'm going to show you my evening routine. I'm going to do the roller. I've been doing reverse on my arms and my chest as well, but tonight I'm just going to show you on my face. So while I have my washcloth, warm water on my washcloth, heating it all up, I'm going to take out my reverse stuff, put it on my little counter here, get myself all ready and set up so that I can go through this pretty quickly. I usually do this while I'm watching TV. I split it up into commercial breaks. So they actually tell you to take your makeup off first, but I kind of do my eye makeup last because I like to have a little peptide still on my face. So put the warm water on my face. Continue to let it heat up my washcloth. So I'll do the washing part, like the first 3 steps during one commercial break, and then I'll come back and do part of the roller, and then I'll come back a 3rd time, do the rest of the roller. Then I'll often do the lip renewing serum and the eye cream last, and I'll do the night cream, like just sitting. Well, I'll show you. So I'll come in during a commercial break and do this part first. Pretty much the same as in the morning. Washing everything. And you'll see my eye makeup will actually stay on until I purposely take it off, because all this stuff goes around the occipital lobe. So that's why I have a little eyeshadow on there and whatnot. So I'll hang up my washcloth. And I'll get out my gauze pad and my toner. This is all just in my powder room. I just found that makes it easier for me. You know, it's all about fitting things into my life. It's kind of like my workout or eating relatively healthy food. I just do whatever is going to fit into my life, you know, like if nuking the little vegetables that will come in that little microwavable bag is going to fit into my life, then that's how I eat vegetables, you know. I don't overcomplicate it. I don't try to make it perfect. As you can see, I put things away as I go. That's because I don't have a big vanity here. I just have the little sink. And then these are just the regular one. This is, if you're using the accelerator, this is the step where you would use the accelerator. You would actually, I think you don't use the toner or these. You just use the accelerator pack. This is the regular, this comes with the regular kit. It's the dual active brightening complex. So I put a little bit on this finger, and the 3R, that's 3C, and this is 3R. Can't get it out of the tube. It's equal parts. I put it on each finger, rub it together like epoxy, except it's not gonna stick to your face. And I put it all over my face, and then I would go watch more TV. But for the purposes of this video, I'm just gonna do it all through. You do it all the way up to the occipital bone. So this is the bone right here. You can tell I have freckles right here. That's why, you know, the movie stars, they wear those big, huge sunglasses. That's actually why, because you're protecting all of this skin from the sun and all of this skin so that you don't freckle up in those places, because you can't really use the harsh stuff inside your occipital bone. You can't use the same level of medicine that you can use like on your face, on your regular face. So you do those steps. You don't do the night cream yet. Next is my little friend, the roller. So I'll show you, so the things I take out are the roller and the night renewing serum. For this part, I only have one in there. So I usually do my neck and my chest first. That's why I'm in my sports bra. So I have to stand back a little bit. You go down. You go across. actually go pretty fast. Like when you start this, you're not gonna whip across it like this. And I go diagonal this way, finish that up, and I go diagonal this way. Then I do the same to my chest. So this is, I do not do my chest and my neck every single night. I would, except that I found that when I did that, it would itch. And that's not attractive when you're out in public and you're like scratching yourself like you have, you know, chiggers or something. So I stopped doing that. I do it every other night. But I can do my face every night. For some reason, this skin is fine with doing it every night. So then I take one of my little night renewing serum. You twist the top off. I usually, you know, I like to get every little bit. So I try to squeeze a little bit off the top. And then you just put it wherever you just rolled. So I put it on my neck and my chest. And I usually use one for my neck and my chest. And then when I roll my face, I use another one for my face. Now it looks like I only had one in that dish, so I won't be able to do my face right now. But I'm gonna roll my face so that you see, because the face is actually a little bit more confusing because it's so bumpy. Your face has all these weird little places, but basically you're doing the exact same thing. Like you're going down. Don't roll over your eyes, like these are needles. You can roll your lips, but you cannot roll your eyes. Make sure you're not getting it in there. This is not something that you want your kids to be able to reach. You don't want pets to be able to reach this. These are little tiny needles. And this little guy, you see, well, you probably can't see it. But the roller part is not actually touching the bottom of this. Don't ever put this down on your sink because you're going to bend the needles and that's not good. So I always keep it in here when it's sitting on the shelf, and I actually take the whole thing down and put it on the sink. Like I don't just take the roller down. So I went down, right? So now I go across. You can see my forehead lines are going away, and it's just the roller. I haven't really used acute care on my forehead. And my smile lines are a lot less deep. You know, I like to do this twice. I even go over my nose. I don't know if you really need to do that. And I used to have 2 11s. Now there's just one. So it's consistent use is going to give you results. It's not going to happen overnight. But the thing is, the results are going to last too. You know, like you have to keep doing it, but it's not fake. Like you don't have to stand in the darkened room in order for it to not look like you have wrinkles. You're actually, in the light of day, are going to look younger. So it's not a hard thing. You aren't trying to like gouge your face. Just light. And you're basically telling your body to send collagen because you've injured that area. So I'll go put the cream on when I go get it. This is the part that, so I would do, you know, my neck and chest during one commercial break, and then I would do my face during the next commercial break. And then I would actually take this out and do this in front of the TV because I don't need a mirror for it. So basically all I'm doing is just putting it on my face. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. My neck, my chest. I put it on my neck, front and back. And this is what I do with my day cream as well. I put it on my neck, front and back, and on my chest. I also put this on the backs of my hands. And I do this with my day cream as well. And I actually get comments on how soft my hands are, even in the winter. I get comments about how soft my hands are. So I do that in front of the TV. And then when I do actually put eye makeup on, I use one of the eye cloths. Just so much easier than going and digging out eye makeup remover. It really does work. Takes my mascara off too. And there are all these great peptides that stay all over my eyes, which is why I do it later. I suppose you could, use one side, wipe your eyes off, and then squeeze some peptides out of the other side later on, but I just do it at the end. Last but not least, eye cream. You have to keep the top on really tight, so sometimes it's hard to get it off if it's been a long day and you're tired. And I also put the lip renewing serum on my lips because I rolled my lips, so it's the perfect time. It's kind of like aerating your lawn, right? Like you kind of put little holes in your skin, so now is the perfect time to get that retinol in there. But the eye cream, you just put it out here. You can put it like right on your lid if you want, but it will actually travel down. And I put it all the way around. So basically, you don't put anything inside this occipital bone except for your eye cream. And don't worry, because your eye cream is going to take care of everything. This stuff, even guys like this stuff. They're like marital conversations about who's taking the eye cream if one person is going on a trip and there's only one eye cream in the house. So everybody loves that. Now, if you're tired and you don't want to do all of that one night, just wash your face. Like, at least wash your face. Get all of the grime from that day off of your skin. Get your makeup off. You don't want your pores to get bigger and bigger like mine did, because I was, if I felt tired, I would just go to bed. But after I started using Rodan and Fields, and they actually educate you about SPF and washing your face and all the advantages. So that's what I'm passing that on to you. Even if you're exhausted, you don't want to do this whole regimen, wash your face at least before you go to bed. Thank you.